this age of disruption, we have seen technology intensity for companies going up every year. And to stay relevant, technology spending these days is not a question of whether you want to spend, it's about how much you want to spend. The explosion of data in the past decade, advanced analytics, and customers' demand for a better experience, it has made it mandatory for enterprises to modernize their systems and thus embark on a large-scale digital transformation program. Some of the verticals like BFSI, retail, high-tech are early adopters of tech, while manufacturing, public sector, they have been like catching up. But eventually, each of the vertical is spending significant amount of dollars. Most enterprises are in their initial stage of the digital transformation journey, with only 40% of the workloads transitioned to cloud. Only 1/3 of the clients have modernized their ERP systems, and less than 10% of the clients are mature on their data and AI strategies. Generative AI has become a topic of conversation in all the boardrooms. Most of the enterprises are running some kind of pilot project on the same. To attain full benefits of the AI and Gen AI that the technology promises, companies will have to invest significant amount of dollars and spend. Indian IT are implementation partners for most of the hyperscalers, SaaS companies, which will benefit from this AI wave. Many times, the naysayers have written off the Indian IT sector, be it during 2000, which was Y2K, be it during 2008, during the GFC. But every time we've seen, the significant bounce back of the sector and gaining share. Companies have reinvested themselves over the decades of technology shifts. Every tech refresh cycle has provided opportunity for the Indian IT companies to gain market share, which these companies have successfully grabbed by the strong execution. Today, Indian IT services is a $200 billion export industry and employs almost 5.5 million people. Over the last 2 years, we've seen Nifty IT actually underperform the broader Nifty by almost 16-17%, and which was driven by excessive spends during COVID, which was clawed back, some amount of clawback of discretionary spend, and fear of US recession, plus the Russia-Ukraine war, rapid rise in the interest rates led by the Fed. However, now with a dovish stance from FOMC and reduced uncertainty in the macro environment, we expect companies to start up their discretionary projects and long-term digital transformation projects sometime in the second half of this calendar year. We are already seeing some of the green shoots driven by spending on AI, cloud, which are visible in the commentary of the hyperscalers and SaaS companies. We think that IT sector is at an inflection point from a growth perspective, and we should expect a good performance over the next 2 years, which should drive good value creation in the sector. In this context, we're fairly positive on the digital theme as a overall and Indian IT sector as a whole. Thank you.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार के जोखिमों के अधीन है। स्कीम संबंधी सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।